it will give you a beautiful sign of reversal. Actually, you can capitalize from in this sell already till this low, the demand level below the liquidity level, right? And then London will drop hard. Sometimes it will actually took out the bottom of the SSO range. In this video, as you guys can see right now, I have two schemes on my screen, and we will talk about SMT, smart money trap, or supply and demand trap if you prefer. This video right here, a lot of people are asking me to do it a lot of time in the comment section on my Instagram DM, and now I decided to release two of the schemes that I use to trade. But these two right here is the two that most happen on the market, so it's very valuable to you guys. You will get so much value from this, I promise. We will start right here. I will try to explain this one first, but you need to understand that S&P is directly correlated with sessions. As a session, Frankfurt session, London session, New York session. SMT is directly correlated with this. On this first example, I didn't draw it because I need to draw it while I'm explaining, because it will be better for you guys to understand, right? That's why. Right here we have a clear break of structure, bullish order flow on the market, break of structure. Right here, retracement, another break of structure. What is the sign that we will have one SMT right here? First sign, you will have probably London session starting London Asia session in some point of this middle range right here. Maybe Asia session will start at some point right here. It will end at some point here. London session will start. We will go up on London, and then guess what? New York will remove all the liquidity that is sitting inside, better saying below this low right here. At the same time, this point of interest will be smashed. All stop loss there will be triggered. People that put or invest their money, place their order there, will get their stop loss triggered. But the other way too is that you will have Asia session inside this range, some point here. Frankfurt session, Frankfurt normally start 1 hour before the London session start, right? So Frankfurt 1 hour before. Frankfurt session, we sweep the top of Asia session range. It will give you a beautiful sign of reversal. Actually, you can capitalize from in this sell already till this low, the demand level below the liquidity level, right? And then London will drop hard. Sometimes it will actually took out the bottom of the SSO range. New York will start dropping too, but it will make the reversal too. So New York will probably start at some point right here. It will go do the reversal and then took out the top of the Frankfurt session that gave us the first reverse sign on the top, right? But you need to understand too, all pieces to be fit SMT, smart money trap, this first push to the upside, it can go too much deep below 50% of this first range. You guys can see clearly this first range didn't get filled at all. We have here a lot of internal range liquidity. Actually, on my past video, I'll talk about this type of scenario too, in one way to avoid get smashed in this type of demand level. But right here, I'm complementing it more. It's more complete, right? So this is the first type of SMT you should be aware of it. And it's very common. It's the most common one. You will have Asia session, Frankfurt session taking out the top of Asia session, London dropping hard, New York will continue dropping, then tap on the demand level and you will have your reversal. Right here, as you guys can see, I put entry trigger. You will have your entry trigger right here. If you don't know what type of entry trigger I use to trade, just go to my YouTube channel. By the way, subscribe to this YouTube channel and drop your like in this video. And if you don't know, I will warn you right now, I will open my first mentorship in English very soon. If you want to become one of my students, just scroll a little bit down and join our Telegram group. I will drop everything there, the links to do the enrollment. So if you are on my Telegram, you can sign up, right? So the entry trigger will be right here. Of course, I already told you guys too, sometimes, actually most part of the time, Frankfurt will give you a juice entry right here to capitalize on this sell too, right? It happens a lot, but the main entry is on this demand level. How I was saying, you need to be very careful about this internal range liquidity. If you have the internal range liquidity, you have everything to see this SMT model, type 1 model, let's say, happening. I'm just showing two types right here, but actually we have 5 or more than 5. I don't remember right now in my mind, but I have all this scheme saved in my computer, right? So I will delete this one for now because I don't want to have a lot of stuff on my my chart, and let's focus on this one, and let me try to explain this one. This is the second most common, right? I'm just showing two of them, but I'm showing to you the most common one that actually you can get from this video, this value, this knowledge from this video, and just start to applying on the market, right? Here you will have actually the two demand levels getting swept. Price will sweep everything. It will not give you any opportunity. But most part of the time, you can see clearly right here, this retracement will go very, very deep below 50% of this range. So all the internal range liquidity was taken before, right? So all the internal range liquidity was taken here in this move. That's why probably you will not see price respecting this level. So price will break structure again. And you know what's very important to have in mind when you are trying to trade this? I actually draw two Fibonacci's here. Probably what price is trying to do is to sweep the previous New York top on the previous day. So probably we have, let's say, New York here. This is the New York previous daily high. Price drop, made this low. What price is trying to do here with this SMT smart money trap? It's trying to sweep the previous New York high, right? So right here, I will mark it previous New York high. What is the scenario? What the session we try to do in this scenario? Let me delete this one too. Probably the most common one is you will have as a session in all these range right here to the bottom, and something like this. You will have London session starting at some point here, and Frankfurt too, right? Coming to this level. Actually, this is incomplete because normally you will have a retracement before we go up and sweep the previous New York daily high. I will put this in yellow, so I will try to explain it a little bit better doing this. And then you will have retracement, then price will go up again, taking out the previous New York daily high, going down, right? And then you will have again a good entry point right here, enter trigger. All this hard to drop to the downside, but our main entry is right here, right? So this is the, let's say, the first entry the price will give you, but it's not the main one. It will give you after sweep it out to the top of the previous daily high of New York session, right? New York session here will do what? It will start at some point here, because this retracement we actually start on London, this one, right? It will start on London. London, we made this high. Then New York session will start, let's say, here, right? Because the retracement start here, so I need to put New York session starting at some point right here. New York session will start. We sweep the previous daily high of New York session, and then we will drop hard, and price will give you the buy opportunity you are looking for at some level right here. Before price give you the entry trigger you are looking for, it will create a bottom, structure bottom, made a retracement, sweep this bottom again, and then give you the entry point. Normally, in this case, it's chalk. Yeah, change of character. For me, wrong for you all, right? For me, chalk and break of structure is different stuff, completely different, right? Chalk, it's a candlestick pattern formation, and break of structure, it's structure, right? When it broke. Drop your like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget getting in my Telegram group if you want to be able to become one of my students on my next mentorship program. That's it. Stay well. See you soon. Bye.